Hello and welcome to another episode of the Electric Norwegian. I'm Mats. It's day 4 of our summer road trip and it's 7:30 in the morning. So since I'm awake first, everybody else is sleeping, I'm gonna go and charge the car up so it's ready for departure. And I think that this car is actually fairly efficient. These are quite crappy charge speeds, but it was a short repair. It was only 13 kilometers or something like that, so it's heating up nicely. And besides, I'm not in a hurry at all. Yesterday was a family day for Robert and also for Caspian and Rune. So with some very nice roads actually. The car handles alright. It's a bit heavy and you sit a bit too high, and yeah, it's not a saloon, but it's okay. And yesterday was really fabulous. We all had the laugh and had the pizza, and Rune's brother was over. It was really just great fun. A nice way to end the trip on, in a way. We've been there half an hour now actually. We're at 77% and we're charging at around 56 kilowatt, which is perfectly alright. You can say half an hour to a bit less than 80%. Yeah, well, we came with what, 19, something like that. And half an hour. We're 4 people in the car. If all of us were supposed to go and have food, well, that's a lunch break for you, or breakfast, or whatever it is, you know. Even a quick snack takes, so I think that's perfectly adequate. Now we're off almost, and here we're full of stuff, mostly empty bottles and stuff. They're gonna be recycled so we can get some money for them. And we have stuff under here and the side pods. It's a pretty jam full car now. Yeah. It's charged to 95%, so it indicates 100. It indicates 500. But if we say we get between 450 and 500 kilometers out of it, I think we're gonna go down to Arvdal or something, and maybe charge there.
That's not correct.
I don't know where that is. Where is that?
Berkok. With 75%. No.
So we'll see. We'll just hit the road.
Hit the road.
Now we changed plans. We're going to Elverum instead, but now I really am getting hungry, so now we need to get to Elverum too. We have an hour left. The consumption is 152 since we charged, and we've driven 265 kilometers.
But I have to ask you.
But we have a running consumption of 102 watt hours, so we still have around 320 kilometers left, which gives us a range of well above 500, close to 600 actually.
Yeah.
Which is not obnoxious.
I have to ask you one question, because when you consider this car,
yeah,
versus the old red one,
yeah.
Oh, the consumption goes up. Oh, it's so bad. What do you think after being now on the road for almost, what can we say? 1,500 kilometers?
Well, it's nice to drive, and the consumption numbers are very, they're just ridiculous. When we have a running consumption on the energy graph of the last 50 kilometers of 103 watt-hours per kilometer, which is, I mean, that's Ionic land. I mean, the classic Ionic. It's just silly. There's no other, I don't think, it's just stupid, really, to get this range out of this car with a relatively small battery. But would I have a Model S long range instead? Yes.
Why?
Because I love quick saloon cars, and it's a fantastic car in the US.
Yeah, but you don't.
You haven't driven it.
You don't need the range.
I don't need this range. I don't need this range either. But I don't need. There's other things in my life I don't need. I still have it. But anyway. Well, they're happy in the back.
Huh?
They have all the space in the world.
I don't have all the money in the world, but you have all the space in the world.
Thank you. And he's watching anime and playing and watching the scenery, at least occasionally. He's happy. Now we finally had our lunch break. We've been gone for, I really have no idea how long we was gone. 30 minutes? Something like that? 40 minutes maybe?
45 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. And we have now 82%, so enjoyed some good food at the Argsturo Cafe.
Really recommend the place.
Yeah, it's
If you want some Norwegian, what do you call it?
it's just proper,
Traditional Norwegian.
Just proper food.
Yeah.
And they have proper burgers there as well. And it's not hideously expensive. We are set to arrive in Halden with, I don't know, 31%. In the back seat, part of the road down here, and it's spacious. As you can see, it's comfortable as well.
Here in Ireland we have two supercharger locations. You have the one by Arkstua.
Where we came from.
Yeah, and you have this one here on the right-hand side with McDonald's and the extra grocery store.
Yeah, that's a new one.
That's a new one.
Well,
yeah.
you can see the whole area here is brand new. We're on vacation. There's no reason to rush.
No. We are also expecting to be at home, 7:30, so 9.5 hours.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's perfectly adequate.
But now, let's enjoy the scenery and get some
Air condition on again.
Yes, please.
We're just at Bolland, getting some buns. And we've driven 64 kilometers charged. Now we're on the motorways again, so the consumption higher. But still we'll easily do for 400 kilometers. But I was thinking of the matter of space. When you look at this car now, it's pretty full of stuff. And it's still it's going to be more stuff in here because we're not done yet. We have to pick up a tent later. And
we're going by Kia.
We're not going to buy the entire shop. We don't have the space for that. But anyway, the competitors of this car, the VW cars or the maybe platform cars, the Toyota, they don't have a frunk, and most of them don't have the well in the under the boot floor. So it's just like, or the two side pods. The BMW iX don't have that. It's so much space in this thing, and it's a relatively affordable car. I'm not saying it's cheap. It's not cheap, but considering that what it competes with, it's not much more expensive than anything else, at least not in Norway. And internationally, it's sort of par with the BMW X whatever, the Q5 or something. And it's just more spacious than anything else. And it's quick, properly quick. We had some speeds going past some traffic earlier. Full car, 4 people, it just goes like a stamped rat, and it's just, the equipment level, I said it before and I say it again, if you're buying a car somewhere between 40 and 50,000 euros, you don't really get around the Model Y. Not easily anyway.
But if my uncle had lived and we had given him the task of packing the car,
Yeah.
I think we would have much more because he could pack.
Yeah, definitely.
What
I agree.
The Audi, it was full in the Audi.
Yeah, the old Audi 100 Avant I had, it was just amazing. The amount of stuff you could get in that thing. No, so of course, if you don't want this, then the Mach-E is a good alternative. Also the Aria. I would have avoided the Toyota if you don't absolutely want one,
The
because
Toyota Subaru,
yeah, it's slower, it's less spacious, much less spacious. It's a smaller car. It costs the same, and the interior are worse. It's worse equipped. It's just.
What about the Asian cars? Do we have some Asian competitors besides the
The
Aria?
Ioniq 5. The Ioniq 6 is a much more comfortable car, but it's a saloon, and it's a different proposition. What else you have? You have the big Han, but that's also a quick saloon. What is it called? The Auto 3.
Yeah.
But that's quite as spacious. But it's a
MG.
decent, okay car.
MG.
You know what I would have gone for? I would have gone for the MG5.
Yeah.
Just because that's a station wagon.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of space in that one. It's
Yeah.
not a big station wagon, but still. And it's a almost decent car. Because you have the Marvel R. That's about as big as this one.
Yeah.
The maybe platform cars from the VW group is more comfortable than this and quieter, but they're not as spacious. Particularly the Audi. The Audi has an obnoxious lack of standard equipment, so they become very, very expensive if you're going to match for equipment, and you sort of have to compare prices. A friend of this family just bought what did they buy? The Skoda Enyaq, around 55,000 euros or thereabout. But this is a great car. I love the Skoda, and that's actually a good alternative as well when I come to think of it.
Yeah.
Because the ID5 is smaller than this because it doesn't have a frunk, and it's slightly, but quite
And
spacious.
the Skoda is more reasonable priced than the sisters.
It is, but it also can quickly become expensive when you begin to throw equipment at it. And you sort of have
That
to.
could also work for the Volkswagen.
Yeah, so they have become very, very expensive very quickly. I mean, it's just like wow. So avoid the Audi if you don't absolutely need one. Get the Ioniq 5,
MG5.
MG5.
We drove from Trondheim to Elverum.
Yeah.
5 hours.
Yeah.
We started in Trondheim at the camping with 95% and ended up.
What is that? That's no.
It's an old car.
Cadillac, isn't it? Yeah, Cadillac.
Yeah.
Nice.
And ended up in Elverum with 25%. So in fact we could have driven further, but we had been on the road for 5 hours and needed some food.
Probably driven straight to Oslo.
Yeah. So
That's Oslo Trondheim in one charge.
no charge.
Yeah, in one charge.
Yeah. Starting with a full battery at Trondheim.
Yeah.
You can end up in Oslo without charging.
Yeah. And actually we left with 96%, so we sort of had a bit of a buffer on top as well.
Yeah. So you don't need more range because 5 hours is okay to have a break.
Yeah, I needed to stretch my legs. I mean,
And have
the
some
seats
food.
are very comfortable, but yes,
and have some food.
by all means. Unless you're gonna tow a caravan or something, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the only reason I think about it.
So there we are. Now we have left our friends behind, delivered them safely at home. And the nice city of Halden, which some people, some deluded people, think are the best city in the entire world. But it's a nice place. It is. It stopped the Swedish invasion in 17, what's its name, or whatever. Anyway, so.
That's today's history lesson.
Yeah. We've traveled 266 kilometers since we charged, and had a consumption of 168 watt hours, which is rather good. Most of that is motorway after. Sadly, I don't know why I forgot to reset a trip meter, so I don't have a trip total for the and a consumption number for the entire trip. But I'm guessing 150, 160 somewhere, probably 150. It's trending towards that.
I think the trip has been very nice. Been nice to have show some friends the places we have been earlier. Nice to be back in Geiranger. I like Geiranger. It's a lovely place. Norway in a nutshell, I think. We have the fjords and the fjell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to be back in Trondheim. Even though we didn't do much around there, we just visited some family. But it's always nice to be back in Trondheim. And the weather has been okay when we have been on the road. It has been okay. The most of the rain has come late at night or in the night, so it hasn't been bad.
No,
I think.
no.
So overall, I think it has been a very nice trip.
I agree. It's been fun traveling with some other people as well, and I haven't traveled with a teenager before. That's a new experience. With its ups and downs and challenges, but that's how it is. But he appreciated it, and he had a nice experience, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
The car just worked.
Yeah, it has been working.
It's just like I've showed you. It is incredibly the amount of space in this thing and what you can actually put into it. We had a tent with us down from Moss to here on the way back now, on top of everything else, and it's just brilliant. Nice, comfortable, quick, plenty quick actually.
You have been sitting back there for some time.
Yeah. It's just I've been in a lot more expensive cars than this with less space in the back. And sound system is good. Range is, like we talked about already, plenty.
We have never had any issues with the range.
Yeah.
Like for instance, when we came back from Fosen yesterday, we didn't have much battery left, but you went this morning because you wake up before everyone else. You just went to the supercharger, stayed there for an hour, watched some YouTube, took some phones, and had some coffee. So it has never been an issue for us on the vacation.
No.
Never any inconvenience.
Nope.
So
the biggest inconvenience is that
we are too slow.
The distance between Alvdal and Elverum, which is the two chargers that comes after each other on that road, is a bit long. Not really long, but long enough that you get. If you don't take one, you would definitely have time to get hungry before you reach the other. But
for instance, they could have had a supercharger at Tiurn.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be an excellent place to have.
Brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
Space-wise.
Yeah. So maybe they will do something about it.
But like you said, it's not a problem.
No, the car. The really problem has been us, because we have to eat and things
Yeah.
take time to prepare.
Yeah.
So the car is finished before we have done our eating.
It's another nice journey.
Yeah. It's not been of the longest one we have had, but
It's been a few thousand kilometers,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
That's okay. I haven't cost-wise. I think we're at 70 NOK or thereabouts, roughly. I haven't looked at the last two price estimates, but I think it's around there, maybe.
Yeah.
So, what, €5 a kilometer?
Something around there. Yeah.
And well, it's still cheaper than petrol and diesel. If you compare like for like with a crossover with this amount of power, then that's not a cheap little diesel engine either.
So that has been the yearly summer trip vlog.
Yep.
Hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have gotten some inspiration maybe to visit some places in Norway. Norway is a very nice country after all.
It is.
So more people should visit.
It's not, and it doesn't have to be hideously expensive to travel here. It depends on where you're from and all of that, of course, where it's your reference points, but and what you want. But that's whatever suits you.
Yeah. Now we're gonna take some summer vacation, and then we'll be back with the ordinary schedule.
Yeah, I have a few things waiting.
Yeah. So thank you for watching. Take care, like, comment, subscribe, and all the things.
Yep. And let's see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.